there and welcome back my lovely friends, and hello and welcome if you're new. I'm going to do a quick get ready of me. Literally just gotten up, taking my kids to school, and I've got my little one still doing some colouring at the moment whilst I quickly get my face on. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I'm going to be putting on. So I'm going to start off with washing my face. I'm going to use the Vichy, it looks like this, and this is the Pure Mate, I'm saying it wrong, butchering the name, thermal cleansing gel. It's some cleansing gel, so we're gonna wash my face with this cleansing gel. Really like it. It's really good for getting all the oils off, and makeup actually as well. And then the next step I'm gonna do is the AHA7 Whitehead Power Liquid, but from COLLABS. This is really good, and this has actually been helping like reduce some of my media bumps on my face. So yeah, but it says to be careful with it. So it says external use only, do not get into the eyes. Yeah, we get that. Make sure you wear a sunscreen after. It says pump essence onto a pad and wipe off. But I like just to sort of squeeze a bit in my fingertips, pull it on, wait for it to sit for a bit and sink into the skin, and then I get a pad and wipe it away. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, everybody, we are back with my washed face, and now I like to take this COSRX, I'm saying it wrong. I'm going to put a little bit on my fingers, and then I like to just literally rub it in circular motions on my face, on my cheeks, across the top of my nose, bit of my chin, all around. Be careful with the eye area though, obviously, don't want to stick it in your eye. And these are my thin eyebrows, as you can see. I've not done my eyebrows yet or anything, they are not on my face. Got very thin, sparse eyebrows. So if you're just clicking on my channel today, I will show you how I do them and put them on. It's a wet, rainy day today here in England, so I'm not going to do like a really big full-on face of makeup. I'm just going to do like sort of like my everyday quick go-to makeup and what I've been doing. So I'll show you, and then that's it. Put the lid on, set aside, sort of like air it a bit without slapping yourself in the face. I hope you're all doing well. And then next we need some moisturizer. Okay, and I'm just going to go in with my simple Rest and Reset 72-hour hydrating gel. It's got vitamin C in it. It looks like this. I've used quite a bit of it, almost actually near the bottom of this, so this will probably be one of my empty videos. It's really nice, and it's affordable as well. Doesn't break me out. Doesn't have a scent. No, I believe it is fragrance free, this one. If you guys are watching from America, I believe you can get Simple. Do you get Simple products in America? I have to double check that. I think you can. Get them on Amazon, can't you? Yeah. But we'll see. Okay, I'm back, my lovelies. And just to be different, I think I've just prepped my face, washed it, and we've... What is this? What is this anyway? Like, is it a cleanser? Is it formulated with 7% glycolic acid? This essence helps to reveal a clean and radiant complexion by gently exfoliating the skin. That is that. This is what this is doing, and it does do that. And I've got them to like about halfway. I do like it. Also, it's got niacinamide in it as well, which is really great for my skin. And if you have like an oily combination skin, just like a good like base before you go and put your other makeup bits and bobs on. So I'm going to go in with my old school. I've got 150 Buff Chamios. Good how this morning. I've got 150 Buff Chamios, and it's the Revlon Colour Stay. This is low too. Give it a good shake, rattle and roll. And I've got it in my pocket. This is what I'm wearing today, is my outfit. Just got a t-shirt underneath because I get hot and bothered. And I've got some joggers on, because it's like a wet, like muggy day, and I'm going to be going out and about doing bits with my son. He is a toddler, he is 3. So yeah, he keeps me very busy and on my toes, as you can imagine. I've already pre-wetted my sponge. I shoved it in my jogger pocket. That's yeah. Okay, and now I'm just going to squeeze. You can squeeze it on the sponge or on your face. I'm just going to do it on the sponge. To be honest, like you can do it on your face. I don't really like doing that. I just take a bit and put it on my sponge. I don't need lots. I'm not taking lots of this one. Got a bit on my finger that I don't really want. There was like a bit that came out the bottom and it was a bit bleh. But yeah. So just got about that much. And I'm just going to bounce it. Like, I focus and put it on like the areas of my face where it's more red. So it'll be like my nose, the side of my nose. And then I do my cheeks. And then the rest, I just sort of like spread out where I need it. If you have a foundation and it matches you pretty well, you'll find you don't need to put it like all over your face. I just put it in areas where I do need it most. You'll get more coverage though if you do it with like a flat brush. Well, I'm just doing it today with a sponge because I just want a lighter coverage. Haven't done my eyebrows yet. I do that in a minute. Take some excess of it over my eyes to get rid of that discoloration and veins. And just take a bit under the eye. And I've got like some like discoloration down here. So I'm actually going to take a bit more. And just... The sponge is sort of sucking it up though. I feel like maybe I should have a brush. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. And then any excess, take a little bit near the ears. Brush down a little bit. Because my ears will be a different colour to my face. It'll just look a bit weird. That's why I do it. And sometimes I get like redness in my ear. I don't know if you guys get the same. So I always just like to brush, not loads, just like a bit of the excess product. I take it on. And sometimes I do this with my mouth. I'll go, brush it all around this bit. But sometimes I don't want to always put loads of foundation on my mouth. Sometimes you can, and it creates like a good base to put your lipstick on top. I'm just going to do that. I think we're good now. I haven't really taken much into the forehead because, again, I've got a big fat off heavy fringe that needs cutting again. But, like, unless it's a really windy day, no one's going to really see underneath here. But obviously I have taken some foundation there, but just not loads. And then I'll pop that in my little cleaning jar for my brushes that need a good old clean. My fringe has gone crazy. I look a bit mental. Okay, and I need to clean that off. And then, actually no, taking that sponge back because I'm going to go in with Fit Me Maybelline Concealer. I've got shade 15. Everything I use I'll link down below for you. But yeah, just going to put a little bit here. I think we're going to have like a little, I'm going to put here and a bit down my nose. Bit there near the eyes. And a bit near the eyebrows. I'm actually going to let's prep my eyelids. I don't think I'm going to put anything like on them though. And then I'm actually, we could blend it out with a sponge, or I might take my makeup brush. These are like my old magnetic Lidl brushes. They're really good. From Lidl's. I have a magnetic stand they go on. I said this before, but in case you're new, I don't know if you can still get these. I'm just going to actually, yeah, we're going to use the brush to pat this in. Just cancel out any darkness I've got in my eyes. And then take this little bit up near here and brush along with the eyebrow. And then a little bit near over my eyelid. Just to brighten up that area. Near the Cupid's bow. Just sort of take it along the lines you've got there. A little bit near the top of the lip. And I'll just let that sort of set in a little bit. And do it up there. Brush it along my eye. Take that bit up there. And just pat it all in. Now, depending on what foundation you've used, if you're doing this with me at home, following along, this one dries down. This is for combination oily skin, but you can get one that is for dry skin from this range. But because it's quite drying and mattifying, I'm not going to go in with a powder. I'm not even going to set underneath my eyes because I find if I do, it gets too dry. It dries down too much and it gets a bit too like cakey, and it makes me look like I've got more wrinkles than what I actually have. Nose, I'm just going to take this brush and just pat it up and down and just sort of create like a light line. Any excess I take up here near the forehead just to create a bit more light. And just make my nose not look so fat and big and rounded at the end, because I do have like at the end my nose is quite rounded. And then when I do contouring, I like to sort of contour down here and take the roundness away from my end of my nose. It's just, yeah, I've done that for a long time. I don't always do it, but that is a step that I do in my makeup routine. That's that. And now next step would probably be, yeah, I would go to do my brows now. So brows, I've been using this for a while actually, I quite like it. This is the e.l.f. So e.l.f. have come out with a new eyebrow pen, I think, but this is the old one I've got. This is e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I don't know at the top of my head the new one they've come out with, but this one I've got looks like this. I think I showed it on my e.l.f. videos. It comes with a brush that I sort of bent. And you twist it up. You get quite a lot of product. Okay, no, I've been using mine quite a bit. It looks like this. I wind it down in case it snaps off. It's actually been quite good though, not snapping off, and it's just like a light brown shade. I think it also says it's waterproof, or the new one they've just come out with is also waterproof. And now I'm just going to do my brows. This is what they look like at the moment. There's like not a lot going on. They're very thin. I literally like I've got the eyebrows. I feel like a bit like a worm. But anyway, so I just basically carve them out where I want them to be, where I follow the hairline. Like, so I'll do this. I'll get my nose and I'll put a little dot here where I think they should meet. And then I'll put a little dot here also where I think my brow, you know, where I think they should come to about. And then I just go about filling them in, basically. I just go do a little, this is really forgiving though, this e.l.f. brow pencil. It's like creamy. I normally use a Rimmel, but I'll just show you. Like, it does it really lightly. And just, yeah, gives more structure. Puts more structure back to my face, doesn't it? Because mine are pretty thin from over plucking. And I'm not growing back, which is a shame. I know there's all these serums and stuff that say they're magic, they're going to make everything grow back. If you have one that does do that, link it down below for me. Like, let me know in the comments if there's like a brow serum or eyelash serum that's working for you. Because my eyebrows, I'd love for them to get thicker. And then I wouldn't have to do this eyebrow step all the time. Because I don't like going out of them with them looking like this. I'm very self-conscious of them now. My eyebrows, because I don't really have any. I don't know why I plucked them. I used to have really big, thick, bushy eyebrows. Well, that's why I plucked them. Because back then, at school, I thought they were too big and thick and bushy. Didn't get bullied for them or anything. That's not why I plucked them. I just plucked them. Could have been while I was in my like little gothic phase I went through and wanted them really thin. I'm not really sure why I did it, to be honest. And look at that. And then we just... It didn't take that long, did it? And then just look in your mirror and look at the shape. They're not going to be completely identical. But if I can make them look like, you know, like I've got brows back on my face, then I'm happy. So it looks a lot better. And then we go in with some more eyebrow steps. And then I'll just take the brush and just go to brush them up a little bit. Don't take off like too much of the product, but I like giving them a little brush. And I like to go in with my Lift and Snatch NYX pen. I've got the shade Espresso, and I just go in and do some little brow hair strokes. This is my pencil I normally use. It's an old school Rimmel one, and it comes with a brush. That's what I used to use. I do still use it. It's like I always go and buy this. Like, it's just handy to have, and it's a pencil, and it's good for your eyebrows. Well, for my eyebrows. But I'm using the e.l.f. at the minute, and I'll just go in and do some little like brow light hair strokes on top of what I've just done. Just to make it look a bit more real. Like, my eyebrows aren't so like drawn on, you get me? I do have the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow, this stuff, pomade stuff. I do use that sometimes, and I go over with like a little eyebrow brush, which you might have seen me do. But that's what I use also. I just go in and do little hair strokes. This is good. I bought a new one though the other day, and I feel like it's already sort of dried out. I think it's like you have to be kind of lucky when you get these pens. Like, sometimes they're quite good. I love the tip on this one. It's very good. But yeah, I like testing out new eyebrow products. I've got the Revolution one. I haven't actually done a video of reviewing it. It's okay. It's not very great though. If you want a review, let me know. I can do that for you if you want. I'm sure someone else has done a review on it already though. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Just like the pen bit. And any excess, I just get my finger and just damp a bit off. Take a bit off, not damp a bit off. What am I talking about? And then that's that. Okay, so that's what they look like now. A lot better, I think. They look like I've got more brow stroke like hairs going through. But then just to seal it in and look them in, I take my Wet n Wild little ash brown. I've got ash brown. It looks a bit grubby and dirty because I dip in the wax, but you can just get a wet wipe and give it a clean. But right now I have not done that, so that's why it looks dirty. I just dip in a bit of the wax. I take the light brown shade, The light brown shade I take closer to the inner bit of my eyebrow, and then the darker shade I like to sort of sculpt and just define the outer line, the outer wing of my eyebrow. I'm all over the place with this get ready to be of trying to explain. And then yeah, I just sort of push it in, and it helps just to keep your eyebrows on a bit longer, because some of these pens and stuff, they say they're waterproof. They're not. Because I've been out, I've gone to like itch my face or something, and yeah, when you have thin eyebrows like me, or you're doing your eyebrows, what I haven't tried though is like a fix like setting spray. Maybe I should try one. The Urban Decay one's actually quite good, isn't it? Maybe I should try that one to keep them on longer, see if that works. I do find that if you do like a mattifying foundation, put that over where your eyebrow is, and then do this step and put your eyebrows, you know, do your eyebrow makeup application on top of the foundation. It helps them stay on longer. I have found that. And then doing this powder step, I find helps, and also just makes the eyebrows look more like eyebrow-like. And yeah, I just sort of brush it through, and then when I'm brushing it through, I'm just pushing my eyebrow hairs up with it, along with the wax, and the wax helps it stay on. Let's see, I've got a bit here that I'm not sure what's going on there. Don't know if my brush can take it out. And then I've got another little spoolie. What are these called, spoolies? Anyone know? Funny name. Who named them spoolies? Should you find that out together? And then I just brush any excess off and lift up my brows a bit more. I'll get closer to you. And that's what's going on at the minute with my brows. And I think that looks a lot better. My fringe will come over anyway a little bit. It's a bit long at the moment, so I'm having to like side sweep it or put it in curtain bangs. I'm feeling like I need a bit of cheek, a bit of colour. So what I've been loving at the moment, I'm actually just going to take... I'm just going to take the Revolution one. Again, I can't remember the colour that I got. It might be called Rosy. It looks like this. It's like a balm. And I'm just going to put my finger in it and put it on my lips. Just to put some colour back in to my face. Excuse my teeth. I've not brushed them yet. I've just had coffee. So they're looking more yellow than I would like at the minute. And now I'm going to go... It looks like this. It's very nice. Got a bit of pen. I was colouring in with my son downstairs. And I was going to take a bit of this blush. Do you see what I mean though? It just gives a shine and a glow and puts some colour back into your cheeks. If you want like that natural cheeky glow, I quite like it. And I'm just going to take taking my middle finger, yeah. And I'm just patting it on. And then we have it. And then if you want that to be locked into place, you could go on top of it with a powder, or go on top of it with a matte blush powder, just to set it in place. You could do that. But I feel that other foundation is quite mattifying. That's why I'm not taking a powder all over, but just for the purpose of the cheeks, to keep it on, I'll take my Bellini BH Cosmetics blush palette. Let me find a blush brush. Where are you, blush brush? I like taking this one. This is the Lidl's brush. It's angled like this, which I quite like. Clean off any excess that I had before. Like I said, my brushes need a clean. And I'm just going to go and dip it in with the lighter shade, which is a Georgia Peach shade. I'm just going to take that and then put it on top. And that will stay there and lock in to what we just done. Keep that shine. Or you could do it, yeah, and then you can layer it on top again. But I feel like today I don't need a lot. I'm going to take a bit on my nose, a bit on a bit into the eyes, and a bit any excess near the forehead is just to put some of that pink, that colour back into the face that we just sort of sucked out with the foundation. Because your skin and your face is not just like one colour, so you need to put some colour back into it. I'm not going to do contouring, I did say about my nose, but I don't think I'm going to today. Nah, we're not. I think I might just do like some mascara and call it a day. Mascara. I want a clear mascara. I've actually been using this e.l.f. Excuse one end. One end is for your brows, like a brow gel, and the other end is essentially for your eyelashes. It does say on here, one side it says brows and the other side it says lash. See? And it's just clear. But I quite like it. If I don't want like a thick, heavy eyelash, I will just use this. It's kind of handy as well for going out and about. And just take off any excess, because I feel like you get way too much on when you're taking it out. And then we'll just pull it on. It doesn't give like a huge like lifting effect, but it does do enough, and it just makes your eyelashes just look like they're done, but it just looks more natural. You know, we're going for like a sort of undone, not really done much to my face sort of look today. I want my face obviously to look nice and presentable, but I don't want to put loads of stuff on it. Oh, do you know what I've forgotten? What I actually like to do, let's just balance that there. I love it. It's got a flat bottom, so you can just balance it down, especially if you forget to do something. I want to do my eyeliner, and you know the eyeliner I'm going to do, because I love it. It's the Max Factor Natural Glaze in 090. And I'm just going to line my waterline just to make it look a bit brighter. Ta-da! Just gives that added awakeness. It just makes you look like a bit more put together. I might even put some in the inner corner just to lighten up that inner corner. You don't always need to do anything shiny in your inner corner. You can just do it like that. And then I'll do, yeah, let's do this. And then we'll highlight near the brow bone, just to give it that more of a, like a lift, I find it gives. Just like that. You can also take some above the eyebrow for that added lift in your face. And then I like to take some of the lips. I like lips. Just a little bit. And then I'll get my brush and do that. Clear that out. Pop it out. And then do that eye and then the other eye. And also I was going to say, before doing your mascara, your eyelashes, you can obviously, if you've got a curler, curl them, hold the curler. I just don't really curl mine. I was going to get one, but that's what it looks like now with that mascara. It's just nice and clear. And then I take this little brush. This is actually for tight lining, which is this bit at the top bit of your eye that I researched the other day. That's what this brush is for. But I like taking it. Also, like, because it's got that cool bent angled brush. This is a Rose Techniques one. It's all linked below for you if you're interested. But I just do that, and I like taking it and just highlighting my brow bone area and under that bit. We're just smoothing out where we just done that. You can see the line. You can see where it's drawn on basically, and we're just smoothing it out so it doesn't look like there's anything there. Even though we know there is. Boom. It just makes the eyebrow look a bit more sculpted and natural and like put together, I find. It's one of the steps I like to do. Same with it in the corner. Shut the eye and just give it a little brush. It doesn't look like it's there. Just blending it out a bit. Yeah, I think we're good. And also with the concealer, it's a really good concealer. I do like that Maybelline Fit Me one. It's an old one, I know, but it's a good one. It hasn't left any horrible like lines or cakiness, and also we just did a little bit and then like we brushed it out with the brush, and I find that's just really good. I think we're good now. I think though, I feel like I'm missing something with my lips. I'm actually going to go in on top. Actually, I'm actually going to line my lips quickly with my new Clueless Revolution lip pen. I'm just going to line. Take it up a bit. And then I want to go in with that new Whisper Pink e.l.f. lip lacquer, which I'm actually quite liking. It just gives a bit more colour to the lips. I think it does anyway. let me know what you think. And here's my finished look. Hair will probably go up in a scrunchie, and then fringe, and I might pop on some earrings. That'll do. Here we go. That's my look. Wow, it's been super fun getting ready of you, or if you're just chilling and getting ready of me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me video. If you did, please give me a big fat juicy thumbs up and subscribe so then you won't miss my next videos. Take care everybody. See you soon. Bye.